Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I want to show you how to work with numeric data using Power BI tools. This is the dataset on AdventureWorks products, and currently in the Power Query editor. And the first thing you want to do is to always shorten the table name. We'll put this as a product. Okay, now since we've done that, whenever you highlight a column, you find the number column. Within the number column, you find statistics, standard, scientific, trigonometry, rounding, and information. Now for the statistics tool, these are functions that enable you to carry out aggregation on a numeric data set. Okay, so what that means is that the results of the tools in the statistics, they actually produce a single value. The entire data or the entire table is removed to give a single value. Now also, another thing you need to know about the statistics tool is the fact that they cannot be used to transform the data. Instead, they are used to explore the data. So this is something you want to take note of. So when we come to the standard tools, these are basic maths operation tools. And these include addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, etc. So unlike the statistics tool, these are used to transform the data. They are used to load up the data. Scientific also, we have the trigonometry, we have the rounding, we have also the information. So the information has to do with a binary number. So it returns values to be either true or false, positive or negative, zeros or ones, so as the case may be. So that is what it does. Then you have the rounding up, which is to round up values, various numbers. We want to see how to apply these tools in our data set. When we come to the product key, we can see quite a number of values there. And when we scroll to the right to see the size of our data sets, you can see the columns that we have. The first thing I want to do here is to check for the unique values in the product key. So I want to check for the unique value in the product key. What I do is to simply highlight the product key, and then I'll come over to the statistics tools. I'll click on it, and then the count distinct, which is the last tool, I'll click on it. As you can see, the entire table has been waved aside, and the response we are seeing here is 293. So there are 293 unique values in the data set. So just as I said earlier, you can only use the statistics to carry out exploration of the data, not really transformation of the data. So it's something I want to take note of. If we check through the data in front of us, we come to the products costs, the cost of the product, or let's say the product price itself. Now we want to check for the average product price. Now we come to the transform tab, and then in the transform tab we'll click on the standard tool. When we click on it, we'll click on the statistics tool, and then we click on average. So as you can see, the average is 714.437 onward. So that is the average product price for each of the products. Well, this is not a large product, or this is not a large average considering the individual product prices, because if we still highlight the column and we decide to check for the maximum product price, you can see the maximum product price is $3,578. So you want to take note of that. In a column where there are 1,273, 263, you also have 1,300, and then you also have 2,000. So all these values sum it up to give you the average to be 714. Now the next thing we want to see is we want to round up both the product cost and the product price. So press our control and then we'll click on the product price. We'll come to the rounding up number and then we'll click on round. Okay, it asks us how many decimal places. Well, we want 2 decimal places and then we'll click on OK. So you can see all the values have been rounded up to 2 decimal places. So we want to finally check what if AdventureWorks is giving out its product at discounted prices. So let's say 10% discount. So how can we get the discount price from the product price? So we simply come to the add column. So this is where we are going to be adding a column to give us the result of the discount price. We'll click on add column. And when we click on it, you can see that the statistics tools have been grayed out. So what that means is that the tools in statistics, just as I said, they are aggregate tools. Okay, you cannot open a new column with an aggregate tool. So instead, you click on the standard, and then what do we see? We are multiplying by 0.9. We'll click on 0.9 and then we'll click on OK. So you can see this is the discount price of this product price. If I double click this and then I'll save it as the discount price. Okay, so that is all that we are going to consider in today's video on working with number tools in Microsoft Power BI. And of course, sorry, before that, we can put this into decimal place. So we also round it to decimal place and we click on OK. So with this, we are going to close and apply the data set. Then we'll simply wait for it to. Okay, so the table has been added to the Power BI desktop. So let's confirm it. Okay, so as you can see, a product. So with this, we have come to the end of this video. I will see you in my next video. Please do well to subscribe if you have enjoyed this particular video on working with number tools. I would appreciate if you like and subscribe to my channel. You share my videos. These are the ways you can support me and encourage me. Thank you and see you next time.